even got my camera out properly yet, Rusty. Oh, mango.
There we go. I can do my laundry now. Amazing. Happy Christmas.
You know who it is, don't you? It's Joe Mangle out of
Mrs. Mangle.
Mrs. Mangle and Joe Mangle out of
Neighbours.
Neighbours. That was it. And I'm saying it in a London accent.
Can I put it down now? My hands are cold.
No, not yet. Can you just lift your back up to the camera? I've got a little bar. And I've got a big bar. Look. Looks like some part of the old hand railing with that little end on.
Hurry on. Right. Got a piece of angle iron. I think it's been used as a mooring pin looking at that bit. And I got a set of weighing scales. Old ones and all, they're heavy then. Got a big old motorbike lock.
I think that might be part of an old spoon or a ladle. And another piece of scrap bar.
The fines are coming thick and fast at the moment. Piece of guttery. Guys, can you believe this? They're all calling me a bum today because last night I was getting ready in a bit of a rush and the last thing I did was shave my head.
Look what he's done. Look at that.
I've got a tiny Mohican. I've got a tiny Mohican. Oh, I feel like a right bumhead now.
It's a sign. Thank you, Dad. Might be a good sign of things to come.
Big square nail.
There's a piece of scaffold bar there, guys. And little old Nicola, she bought the tea, she bought the coffee, she bought the sugar, but she forgot the milk. Oh well, she's gonna have to shut the shop. Praise the Lord.
I remembered the coffee though.
Right, can't outdo Steve with his mangle on his first throw. Hanky bar. Piece of wire. Outcast. Something. And a big square nail. That's a nice one, isn't it? That is a nice
Real
one.
one. Oh, Colin's baby.
That's a real fish. That's a real fish.
Little bird. Look, a little baby. I think that's a perch, if I remember right, from fishing when I was younger. She's got the spikes on the top, so I'm going to put him back in, guys. Little fish. So when we do go magnet fishing, we do get fish. A little perch, look. Little baby perch. Little baby perch.
It's like a shark to Nicola.
Looks prehistoric with that.
Flipper, faster than lightning.
Can't breathe.
Before it's on his perch.
I've got that. Not sure what it's off, but there you go.
Yeah, Nick, if you get bored, I've got your pan. You can pan for gold.
I can make the curry in that.
Yes, you can make the curry in that. I'm not eating it.
Curious thing. About the size of a big battery, long battery. Looks like he's got an electrode at either end.
That's a vape battery.
It's a what?
A vape battery.
Nicola says it's a vape battery.
Maybe.
Well, from about 1895.
That was when they were vaping.
I don't know. I don't know, but I think we better take that with us.
It's not a vape.
We're not entirely sure.
It's not a vape.
What that is?
Saddle frying.
Oh yeah.
I know one thing, Steve.
No sugar.
It's no radar.
Little white bits of it.
It's no radar.
All bits of an old push bike.
Don't get rushing, carry on fishing for a bit and I'll sort it
No,
out.
let them go. I need to get some blood flowing back in my fingers because it's cold.
It's cold.
I've got some hand warmers if you want some seed.
No, I'm a
She
man.
tells you now, look.
I'm a man.
She tells Steve now about the hand warmers, right? Like half an hour after his hands are frozen. It's a bit like me in Birmingham when he fell in the canal. And I didn't tell him I got a flask of hot coffee. And today, guys, we've got special. Well, everybody's special, but we've got some very, very, very special people with us today. So let me take you around. You've probably seen on the beginning of the video, you've seen little Sophie. But today we're joined by Sean's Adventures too. So like and subscribe to his channel, guys, and have a look at his Facebook group. Ask to join. If you don't let you join, it's obvious because he don't want you in there. So go across to his channel, go across to his Facebook group, and this man here has got an heart of gold. Bless you. He's done really well for the Acorns, and so have everybody else, all the subscribers and all the people that followed us. We've got the silver fox there as well. Somewhere in Age.
Get your camera on this in the water. What's that?
It's a whale.
I've caught a whale.
It's called a whale. It's got spokes on it as well. A whale.
I don't know what it is, but I can't get my
I
magic.
don't know, but I'm stuck there, guys.
Yeah, and I'm stuck
Nigel's stuck here, so I think we're going to have to leave this bit. I think we're going to have to move up that way and kind of crisscross where Sean is and Marie. So we're going to have to move up that little bit there, I think. Which might be interesting because we've got the car park there, look. Yeah. So, come back to you in a minute.
Looks like a bit of boat, maybe. We're a bit of bad order. I'm sure. Frame up the road sign. There you go.
So the bottle's attached to this here, guys. Let's tip the bottle out.
I'm just intrigued why that's tied round it.
Weird. Yeah, but we're used to seeing weird stuff, aren't we?
I don't want to get back on that white.
Yeah, that's true.
Just mud. But it is an old mill bottle. So it's an old Midland Counties sterilised. So, probably 50s, 60s bottle.
That's weird.
It is weird find, yeah. I mean, it's just been tied off. Don't know. But that'll go in the bin because it's glass. So.
It's looking a bit ominous. That's the front wheels off a trolley. Means the rest of it's in there somewhere. Bit of random.
And it's just got a bike.
Not a ride, I'm afraid. But a bike,
Is a bike.
nevertheless. And it's one more out the river. Old racer by the looks of it.
Handlebars on that.
Old racer.
Well, those handlebars. That's an old one.
It's an old one. Yeah.
I don't know. Again. Miniature letterbox. I don't know. Viewfinder out of a ancient camera. No clue. It's got sort of things on the front there.
Oh, piece of scrap. Off an old skateboard. One of the old street lights, you know, for the building work. Nice old lantern that. That ain't bad nick, to be fair. If I could get that off, I might take it back. Yeah, I might have a look at getting that off. Mind you, it is a bit rotten there, but
How is it?
I'll see.
Right, we think we're pulling up bits of an ancient Victorian pushchair. Well, Victorian, we don't know, old. That hinge is there. It's got these little U-shaped bits. So Glenn's had a bit and I've had that, and because we don't recognise it, we're going to put it down as pram.
Out the way, I need to check my makeup. I've got a mirror. Little motorbike mirror. And you can see the S on there, it's off a Suzuki. That takes some saying when you're cold.
That'd be good, you'll be able to see the back of your head now.
Hold it, Rob. Let me grab my gloves.
I've got it.
Sorry.
Another bike, and it's pulling me back in because I'm floor slipper. That one's no rider over, guys.
It's a mountain bike, but there's no mountains.
No mountains.
There's not a mountain about.
You want to be no good for the mountains now anyway?
That's what you want, though. Pull this one off the surface and what's underneath it.
One underneath, yeah. What lies beneath? So there we go, guys, another bike.
Anyway, just for Nigel and Aaron's benefit so they can have a giggle, and they will know that that is the base plate for 472.
Got some old lead piping. I've got a corner for Nicola to go and stand in.
It's a megalodon tooth.
Got to be a bit of a pram, innit?
That's an ancient Egyptian helicopter. Hold that one. There's your outer tires. There's the tail.
I've crossed beam.
Oh, trying to kill the swan.
I'm trying to avoid hitting Glenn.
Yeah, I've just got another piece of that. I pulled a bit out earlier, the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know.
I don't either, but it's similar to what you pulled out earlier, with a bit of wood on it. And we got that bit, which we got 2-to-1 shot, ancient Egyptian helicopter, or I think 3-to-1 on favourite is a bit of a pram like the rest of that stuff that I'm pulling out earlier.
Magnet stuck to my boot. I've got a lamppost cover. Just a plain one though. Right guys, I've got that is old. That's a little wheel off of an old tricycle or scooter. But that's a really old one, that one. There's got a road sign that's fell off Gwen's wallet. No entry.
You're not getting in. Look, these lot, they're not like me, but I've been around the world. This is a barber's sign from Brazil. Brazilian. There you go.
If you're Mexican, it's the other way. Right? Upside down.
You want to buffalo, yeah?
Tea break.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, oh, oh. mistletoe while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day. Oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Yeah, a Merry Christmas Day. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas. Dancing around the Christmas tree, wishing all a Merry Christmas Day.
So that's my third spike.
You're on the bikes today, Peaky.
Oh.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm having a no rider day today. These are definitely not riders. But again, look at that wheel. Imagine the animals that could get stuck in that.
Yeah.
So it is always nice to get them out. Big piece of sharp metal.
Weigh it in.
Got a large barrel ring. You alright? A foot for scaffolding, I presume, or a sign. I think it's more scaffolding.
Scaffold bar.
That looks like an old belt buckle there, guys. It reminds of a piece of leather on the end. We'll take it back and see. We'll clean it up, it might not survive, but we'll have a try.
Sorry.
Piece of old piping or something.
Right, not sure what that is. It's not a horseshoe. It's sort of got flats at the end.
It's a donkey shoe. Hang on, let's have a look.
Old cast iron, I've tapped it off.
Oh, it could be some kind of a pin. If that was
Some sort of
flat,
pin.
if it was a
Yeah.
shoe, I'd have said it was a donkey.
Exactly. Yeah,
But
it's not a shoe. Looks like. One.
So there we go, guys. We keep getting these like discs, which we always check. But as you can see, I've knocked the crud off that one in front of the camera, save taking it home. It's attached to this through the crud. But yeah, you can see there's nothing on it. Don't get me wrong, if there's some nice writing on it, it'd be coming home, but there's can't make nothing out on here. So it makes you wonder what they are, just factory blanks from metal work, I don't know.
Just can't get a handle on this. I'll let myself out.
Some kind of an old pin made out of a bit of rebar or something, probably for a drain lifter or something.
Well, I'm sure I'm pulling up pieces of boat. But you've got that there, which has got colour to it, as you can see, with an hinge on it as well. But yeah, I've been pulling up some unusual pieces like that. Probably part of a boat.
Anybody remember them comedians? Little and large.
Who's on about me, Steve, and you? Three Stooges.
Oh, that stays on.
Well, the fox was stuck on an anchor up here.
Oh, it's on an
There's no need to call him
On a
that.
chain, which we couldn't get up because it was stuck to something. But yeah, he was stuck on an anchor. Pulling up other bits and pulling up those, and we're wondering, maybe along here there was a boat that sank. The anchor's still attached to it. But yeah, we're pulling up bits of boat, but I don't know if anybody can tell me if that. Because we're pulling up loads of those as well. So I haven't asked Rusty yet. But yeah. Well, again, I'm going to keep that
I've had one as well.
because
I haven't showed it.
oh, one like that.
Yeah.
I'll keep that because Glenn likes to have a look at those and make sure they're not any old military buttons or of some sort. So yeah, keep that one.
It's on the side of the magnet there, guys. You can see a nice little tiny key. There we go. Let's get it off the magnet. Again, guys, whether these will last when I get home and clean them, I don't know, but some of the stuff in the river is very fragile. That's one.
First sad iron of the day. Or just the base plate of. We've had quite a lot out of this stretch here. In fact, these days, it's out like every week, isn't it? What is it?
It's a megalodon tooth.
Or it could be a spaceship, you know, remember Defender?
Come here, Rocky. It's not Rocky Science.
That went down like a lead balloon.
Here you go. I've got a lovely sad iron. Look how sad that is. I'm getting old.
Hang on a minute, we're looking for antiques. I'm older than that.
I'm kitchen. Well, you are an antique. I've had a mangle. I'm getting old kitchen stuff.
So, it comes along like, let's say, out of a 2-month scale, probably 4 weeks. Gets stuck on chaff cans, everything little. The 2 times he has come out in the last 2 months, he's got stuck on a tree, and now he's got stuck on a damn boat.
That's an anchor.
The cathedral's getting closer.
Not just stand there and watch.
No problem.
I wondered why we were suddenly moving.
What you got? What's that?
Well, let's have this come up like that.
Right.
Give it a bit of a smack. See there's some writing on the top.
Ooh.
Right, and then I'll give it a little bit of a smack. And there's brass showing up, look.
Ooh.
It's
It's all built up again.
Stoffer and something. So I'll get the rest of the crud off and I'll look on the Google and see what it is.
Yeah.
Find a lot of these discs. I'll feed them off the conduit. The backings off them, look.
All right.
So that's a piece of conduit for electrical wiring.
What is it?
Steve has just told me,
Yes.
which it looked a bit odd. I think I've shown it to the camera already. It's just a very odd thing.
Oh.
And he's just said hood ornament from an Austin A35. So that would be
Oh, that's what it is then.
1955, something like that.
Oh,
So obviously, I'm not
oh
sure
that's
it's
a
complete.
keeper, isn't it, to
But
try
yeah,
and clean up?
that's something a bit different.
Yeah. Wow.
Wood ornament. I know it looks a bit odd. I just thought it was like a kitchen door handle, but I was wondering about this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, wood ornament looks much more sensible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to get swept
Definitely.
away now.
Right guys, we've moved down, we're into the historical bit now, and just had that. It's an old crank handle, cast crank handle. And this bit is actually off a rifle, and it's where the strap clips to from the stock. So hopefully the rest is in there. It's me again. Got another crank handle off an engine. That one's an old one though. And got a hobnail heel. And half a hobnail heel. That takes some saying that. Your turn.
Right, okay. We got Tiny Tim Cratchit's, whatever you call them things, under your arm. Crutches, that's it, crutches. I'm with it today. Crutches, I think it's a crutch. It's all metal, it's very old. Might be wrong. A drill, a big one. I was getting a bit worried because time's getting on. We haven't found one yet today, but there's the spoon, the weekly Peaky Dipper spoon, and I think that's a 303 cartridge. Certainly looks like it. Oh, I don't know. No, it might be a 2.2 actually. It's quite small. Yeah, that's a bit small actually. I did also find, you ain't going to be able to see this really, it's a really right, that's not a natural shaped pebble, that's all I'm going to say. I don't know what it is. It could be like a Mentos mint from back in the day, but it's not natural, so I'm not going to throw that away. I'm just going to put it over there so he can tap it off and break it instead of me doing it.
Well, I think I pulled up what's half a grenade. Probably just going to show Glenn, because if you look at the top, there's where the pin would go.
I think it's hammer time.
Oh, it's been cut. Yeah. Yeah, it's all great.
That's mad. I can't believe that.
Somebody's just pulled this up, and if you look, it is actually a grenade. There's the top, there's the bottom, but it's over exploded. But if it has exploded, it's a very nice, neat square for an exploded grenade. So that'll be interesting to take home and clean up. But it's definitely got no detonator in, and it's an exploded one.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
It might be, when the metal's meant to fragment, obviously on explosion, so it might have just been a fluke, it's gone square.
Oh, I see what you mean with the fragmentation.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, with the
broken around
lines.
the
Yeah.
fragmentation. Yeah. That looks like an old hammerhead, but obviously it's all crusted up, so I'm going to leave it to dry a bit, see if we can tap some off.
So, It is hammer time, but it is a slightly unusual hammer. It was a little bit longer, but I've tapped it and broke it, as is my way.
No way.
A little bit different. I don't want to tap any more of it because it'll just fall apart even more. It looks pretty old. Yes, I broke my hammer.
Yeah, do a walk. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not like this. We do get lots of them that are live. That weren't today, that was
Oh.
We've got another cannonball.
No.
I just says, where's his cannonball? And he pulls, he's got one in his hand.
That's mad because last time someone was down here and said, "What about you with a cannonball?" I went, and I've got one on the boat, she was like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
These days back to 1651 when the
Queen's like pulling it out. I mean, I've got to take
Anyway.
I looked down there and I thought,
for,
what's that?
say two, it was
I thought I got a bug on me or something.
Hang on, hold still. Anyway, yet another square
yeah, we started on canal.
nail. Getting the words out.
Go back to the 1700s.
Obviously the end's been bent over. That thing, she's got a jack plug on that end.
Yeah,
But an old style one.
4 years.
It's old.
Americans and Naples onto it down there, right?
I'm breaking everything today. Anyway, that's just and that looks like a tappet. A tappet out of an engine. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't know.
Get on there.
So there you go, guys. We're having a better time down this end of the river. We've just had a cannonball.
And that man that just mentioned cannonballs.
Well, hang on. We think it's a cannonball. If not, it's a fence stopper. We'll have a look. Steve? I've just gone onto the camera saying it's a cannonball, but I just found out about it.
Could be a charged one. Still have a plug in.
You reckon?
Yeah. Used to chip away at it gently.
Ain't never enough to be a fence stopper.
That's
wouldn't it?
right.
That one in French grenades, is it? Or what Nicola had?
Oh, that's too right, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, chip of that.
I'll let that dry a bit then.
Yeah.
Right, so we're not sure what it is yet, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to chip that once it's dried out. If you chip a crud when it's wet, you can do a lot more damage. So we'll let it completely dry out, and I can pick it off with a little knife, and we'll see what it is. Hi everybody, Peaky Dippers. Thank you for coming to the premiere.
And a Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. Yes, so we promised you this video for Christmas Day, and oh my God, did we find something good, didn't we, Maria?
Oh,
We
yeah.
found two good things.
You did.
We found two good things, but like yours was winning until I won up. But anyway, we'll get on to that in a minute. We'll show you the boarding bits. Well, that's the boarding. So first find is an old hammerhead. I've got to show this, else Mr. Fox will go mad. He's the only man who can tap off an item and break the teeth off a hammer.
Oh yeah, tap off an hammer and break the hammer.
it. Yeah. So I think for next Christmas we're going to get him on them rubber hammers, you know. We've got like a pot lid. Nothing mega exciting, but All bits of history. We don't know why they're in there. We did bring this back to clean up because we thought it might have been a bullet of some kind, but it's not. Actually, I do remember pulling this up now, and on the cathedral wall is the original spikes, and I think it's one of them because they was all slightly curved like that. So this could possibly be part of the original cathedral. I'll show you next time we go there. Right, then we've got a little hobnail boot, iron. So we find lots of these. These was in the old boots back in the day. Looks like a kid size, or it could spare an heel to a lady's one. It's quite small. I bought this back, but this is, let me just make sure there's, yeah, this is just a square piece of, I think went round a bolt at one time, like a bolt. So that's that. We always bring the crud back, as you know guys, that's my saying. Check your crud. We bought this back, and upon scraping it a little bit, I noticed it is one of them U-nails.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a nail that's bent over and they whack them in.
Oh yeah.
Again, there's a bolt. A nut, should I say that? That was a nut, and that's a bolt. So you can see when we get things like this and they've got pebbles stuck to them and stuff, we just bring them back just to make sure.
To be sure, to be sure.
To be sure, to be sure. This here, we're not too sure on. I'm going that way up, I don't know why, but there's some kind of a little crank handle there, look, with some crown coming through.
Oh yeah.
Look at the wood. Look at how petrified the wood is. Look at that. Been down there some time, that has. Not nothing I'll keep, but yeah, it makes you wonder what they're off. We do just bring things back just to clean
I'm
sometimes.
sure there was a boat down there.
It could be off about, yeah. There is rooms, old sunken boats along there, so. We had a hood ornament to an Austin.
I think they thought it was an Austin A35 or something.
Austin 35 or A35, I'm not into cars. But you can see the river has done its damage on that. It's a shame, little bit of crown left on the top. 1950s-ish. And I think there's probably some of it missing as well. But what a shame.
Yeah.
Me and Rusty was only on about wood ornaments the other day, funny enough. And then we went and found this one. So, then we found this item. Now, I've cleaned it up, I've still got a lot more crud to move. There, look. But it's got a brass ring around it. It's very heavy, well, it's probably about 1.5 kilo in weight. And on the top, there, it's got that writing. Now I've researched it, well, I say I've researched it, I've checked it out. I can't really make head or tail of what there was. This piece alone here, on Google, is about 17 quid.
Alright.
But I can't find this piece. So...
What does it say the top piece is, anything or?
No, I just saw pictures of it.
Oh.
But yeah, Stouffer, whatever you want to pronounce it. And on the side, there's some holes. Is it to a mechanic like a big drill, industrial drill? I don't know.
Does that say system on the other bit?
Yeah. So it's Stouffer System 2. So yeah, still got a bit more research to do on that I have. And I know when I first pulled it up, I did see some writing. I think it was made in Germany along the bottom there. But I can't find it now. But I will if I clean it up more. So that's that item. Interesting. Then Steve pulled up. This is definitely part of a rifle.
The strap, I think is.
Yeah, like the strap part. But then, believe it or not, they've kind of like tainted again now. But they are brass. Them pins are through it, and it definitely looks like the end of a rifle. So that's possibly an old, very very old gun part. But nothing I'd keep. So I'll probably give that back to Steve, because that's his find. Steve also found this. Like a big, I dare say, wheel. It's got a part there that you'd turn it with.
With a mangle.
Could be a mangle, could be one of the old Singer irons. You know, the ironing, sewing machine, sorry. Could be one off the Singer. But until I clean it up properly, I don't know. But as I said on the last video, guys, we're still going through some family problems, obviously, with my father dying, so I am a little bit behind, so just bear with me. Right, now on to the 2 best finds. These are the ones you've been waiting for, guys. Marie pulled up a Mills grenade. At first we thought we're going to have to phone it in, but we did realise that the one side of it was all mashed in, and we didn't show it on camera, but when we just cleared a little bit of the crud away, it was all that.
Yeah.
So we found,
It's a bit mad.
twice within a month, we found an all-out grenade.
It's a bit mad, isn't it, this one?
Yeah.
A bit mad.
But this is mad because so we think it might be a training grenade so that the soldier could see the mechanism inside and how it works, because that's how it's cleaned up.
Look at that.
And it is dead square, look. So it's been cut on purpose. If that was exploded, it'd be a lot different. So
It's just a weird one.
that is a beautiful example of a grenade, and I reckon they did use it in some kind of a training thing so they can show the mechanism and the insides of it. But yeah, beautiful piece. And that isn't paste in there, that's solid metal, that is really sharp. But yeah, yet to find all the rest of it, so the rest of it could be there, I don't know. But yeah, nice example. You can see how straight that's been cut. I mean, that's dead on, that's precision cut. So yeah, I definitely do think that that is what they call a sliced grenade for examples, so they can show what's in the fuse. So that's a nice piece. And the one thing we couldn't bring back, unfortunately, you'll see it on the photos and on the video, I was talking to a couple.
Yeah.
And we was literally talking about cannonballs.
That's mad.
And I went, and it's the second time that's happened, to talk to somebody about cannonballs when I got
They pull one out.
And I pulled up what I thought was a cannonball. Oh well, it wasn't a cannonball. So we let it dry out a little bit, we let the air get to it. And I started peeling some crud off my fingers, and then we realised what it was.
Yeah.
It's a World War One, 1915 Kugel, K-U-G-E-L, and metal detectorists and treasure hunters abroad struggle to find these. And I go and pull one out of my magnet.
Mad. Absolutely mad.
I think there was a H and a Z on the bottom. If I remember right, we could see some kind of writing. Unfortunately, because of the situation it was in, and it was covered in crud, we couldn't take a risk with it. We could with this because we could see what this one was, and we could see how it was. But with the Kugel, we couldn't take a risk, so that one did have to get found in. And boy, did it go quick. But it was a lovely grenade. If that was all out like this, you're looking at perhaps, not just, I mean, obviously I'm into the history side of it and I'm a collector myself, but you're looking at probably just for the shell, probably £180 in money. So it was a bit gutting when that had to go, but it's best to be safe than sorry.
Well, we're looking at the top. We thought it might be off a Kugel stick grenade, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which is as rare
Which
as
is
rare.
what I forgot to mention about
Oh
this.
yeah.
This isn't just a normal grenade, Mills 36 grenade that they pull the pin out and throw. If you actually look at the base plug on this one, guys, there would have been a stick come out of there, probably about a foot long, and they'd have put this into a rifle like that, and then as soon as it got fired, the spoon would have released and it would.
Oh, so that's actually off a stick grenade.
That's actually a stick grenade. Grenade. So yeah, that is an early example of a stick grenade, a Mills 36 type. Other grenades like, they look like a piece of kebab on a stick, but this is an actual Mills rifle grenade. If you check it out, guys, on Google, you'll see it. But yeah, going back to the Kugel, that possibly could have been a stick version of it as well, and fired out of a gun. They also had catapult examples. They also had obviously the throwing ones, but it was very light, so we're tending to think it might be
a stick.
a stick grenade one. So
And they are as rare as...
Rocky Horse muck.
yeah.
Especially to find it in this country, it's ridiculous. I mean, it is a German grenade. So what the hell it was doing where we was, I do not know. And gutting, absolutely gutting for I couldn't keep it, but hey-ho, and that's the way it goes. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of you. We're more going out again soon, so we'll see you over in between the Christmas and the New Year somehow. I should go live again, and let's hope we can find some more bits of history, because that and these little bits here, they're the things that keep us going every week. Big love to all of you guys, everybody who's subscribed, everybody who supports us and follows us. Even if you only put a like, we love that. Thank you very much.